Don't forget, this is LG. We could also see Bastion. I mean,
well, yeah, but I think that's such a risk though, because if Creation doesn't pick double Winston, and then you lose out because you pick Bastion, it seems like that's because Cloud9, you know they're gonna run it. You know they're gonna run double Winston. They've been running it the entire time. Creation's had a bit more variation, especially throwing in Zarya in there, and I think we're gonna have the Mirror.
Yeah, Mirror, actually, maybe not. We do see a Tracer coming out from the side of Seagull and Tracer. It's happening.
I mean, he's played it recently. He really has because he's had to, but he's never loved it. I wonder if this is for real.
Oh no, Bastion coming out instead.
I think this is I don't think this is the right move because they're not going to run double Winston. Here we go, though. Like you're right, ZP. Well, this is a big play for Luminosity.
It's a big play, but one of it pays off. El Presidente representing here for LG. Here comes the Bastion. Let's see if Seagull can make it work. One thing I'll give LG is very creative in their team comps, but actually the NAC in general, C9 comes out with a lot of creative stuff from time to time. LG, perhaps even more so as of late. It's really cool to watch. So we see the Bastion poke being a thing here, and Creation's sort of at loss for how to get in on this. Both teams.
They force Seagull to
Oh, Lynx got in. Lynx threaded the needle. He took out Seagull. R-Tier takes out Gods. 2 quick kills here for Creation. They get through the Bastion wall. Puxo striking back, able to take out Dracaeus. Hope is not lost here for LG. Esper with the resurrection right before he dies. Gonna bring up that Bastion and Gods. Gods, though, dying immediately to a stun grenade. Meanwhile, take a look at Seagull. Seagull takes out Brovos. Not over yet. Seagull looking for the value. Might be finding it here. Bastion on a double kill.
So, see, I mean, Creation did a great job of killing Seagull, but a very sick res from Esper. And even though the LG Creation was able to win that second team fight, Seagull stayed alive. And he's doing a pretty good job of zoning out Creation off of the point.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad here thus far. He has tank mode at the ready. He could unleash that in 80 point. And tank mode, pretty good against a lot of what they have, should he wants to unleash it. But he is going to get taken out in the back. Esper does not have a resurrection up. Right now, he can't erase that mistake. 3 kills coming out from Creation. Make it 5. Full team wipe. Full team wipe.
Yeah, full team wipe. I mean, the first fight was probably going Creation's way to begin with. And then there was a sick res by Esper to kind of bring everyone back. But now Esper dies. And they don't have that same power. Seagull with an ult, we know how powerful the Bastion ult can be. He can take it out an entire team if he's able to.
Here, speaking. Oh no, is this Graviton Surge and the Bastion ult? It does not work out.
Everyone just got destroyed.
That did not work out at all.
That was incredible. We had dual Zarya ults going back and forth, and only one team was able to survive that. And that's a full team wipe. Everyone is on fire from Creation. That's going to give them the ult advantage now. They have 2 ults. It's actually 3 to Luminosity. So it actually is quite tight.
Yep, look at this. Seagull coming in from the alternate angle here. Is in turret mode, getting some damage. But LG, I think they need to get something a little bit more high octane here. They are pushed out, and I think really Creation's getting a little bit too comfortable here on point 1. We'll see what they do to change up. Maybe they don't have to change up at all, but time is starting to be not on their side, is all I'll say. And Seagull going to get flanked from behind. Lynx with a bit of value there. Swinging the Dragon Blade on a double kill. They can just back up, and now it's 72%. I think something has to change for the LG side.
I mean, this is a very good move by Creation. They see that Seagull is going to continue being on Bastion, and Lynx goes off of McCree to play Genji, and we know how good of a Genji he could be. On top of this, Dracaeus and Nox had double Lucio. The Mercy Lucio combo does not seem to be as effective as double Lucio on this King of the Hill match.
Ramos going in, able to take out Seagull right away. R-Tier onto Enigma. There is a Graviton coming out from Milo, and Gods with the follow-up. Just when all hope might be lost, Gods comes in with a triple kill, and LG might be in this yet.
So God saving the day again. We've seen him with such crucial plays on McCree this whole time, and we know that McCree as a character can make big moments happen and turn team fights totally around, and Gods is saving it now for Luminosity. But there's a lot of time on the clock for Creation to get their ults up, and all they need to do is win one big team fight. There's no Tracers on the floor here this time. It's not going to be so easy to get back at on the point.
Yeah, no, this is not a continually delayed fight. This is sort of gotta hold it for the rest here. But Seagull, well positioned here as Bastion, does have the tank ultimate back up. We'll see just how they deal with this here. LG not in the worst position, and really it's up to Creation to make a big move. That being said,
It's
what
very
better than make a
hard
big
now.
move with they have Graviton and Dragon Blade. This could be really, really bad for LG.
Yeah, they're going to try to find Seagull from the right. Seagull doesn't notice. Seagull goes into attack mode, but it's too late, and they have the jump on him, and Creation has a good opportunity to...
Oh, but look at that. Gods and Seagull holding it down. Seagull, jump or not. Seagull able to live, gets a double kill. Gods with the solid protection, and now Zarya offered her lonesome. Gonna be fighting Seagull. Will actually take out Seagull, melting those robot parts. But still a very good fight for LG.
Yeah, too little, too late. Adam kept Seagull alive. Esper kept Seagull alive that entire team fight. Seagull didn't see everyone rushing from the right before it was too late, and he was still able to stay alive with tank mode and save the...
And look at this, Primal Rage just getting gunned down by Seagull and Gods. LG with the double kill here, only a few people left. Lynx does get value off the deflect, but is it going to be enough? The kill feed going all in favor of LG, and the Bastion field strategy doing work. There is a Graviton Surge coming out.
No.
Does get a whole bunch of people, but there's just no follow-up because everyone is dead.
Unbelievable. Seagull makes the
bringing it back.
work again. I really didn't think it was the right move, and he has shown me why I'm not playing professional. Because that was sick. Again, perfect positioning. Bastion is able to zone out the point quite effectively. If you have control of the point, you can set up Bastion on any of the corner of these King of the Hill maps, and it allows your team to not have to play on the point. You can play on the outside of the point. You can be aggressive towards spawn. It actually gives your team a lot of different options here, and it seems like Seagull Luminosity is gonna...
They're going to stick with it. Why change what's working?
Yeah.
They are one round away from going up one game on Creation, coming that much closer to making an appearance in the grand finals versus C9.
It seems like Creation understands it. They're going with Lynx on the Genji to start off, and not on Double McCree.
So Seagull moving forward. We'll see just what the Bastion does here. Good positioning here. Winston coming in. Winston having to run for his life, and down goes Numlock. Gunned down in his prime by this Bastion. God's able to take out R tier. And a pretty darn good look here for LG to start this off.
Luminosity is winning this team fight. Only Lynx is remaining as the big threat to Bastion. He has to run away. And Luminosity with a huge team fight. They're even able to kill some stragglers at the end. It's going to delay it even more for Creation to get to rebound and to try to fight for this next team fight. This is going to allow Bastion to set up on this type of point. There's only a few ways you can get into the middle on this map. Luminosity playing very well. Seagull, sick Bastion play for the last few days. Sick Bastion play.
Definitely. And that being said, Lynx popping the Dragon Blade arguably a little bit early, just going right in, deflecting. Seagull gets a Zarya shield and does not care about your ninja sword. Seagull going ham, going into tank mode now. The cleanup for LG is real. Lynx's plan fails miserably, and Creation is going to get fully wiped.
What a full team wipe from Luminosity.
Oh, man.
Esper staying with Seagull, the pocket mercy on the Bastion, making sure he doesn't die, and Milo's shields to make sure he doesn't die too. I mean, that's where all the focus is right now. Creation has to deal with the Bastion. You can't try to kill everything else and then kill Bastion at the end because you will melt. You'll all die here. This is going to give Luminosity the ult advantage from Pooks and Esper and Gods. They have a very strong chance of taking the first map.
We have a Deadeye here coming out from the offensive Creation, not getting anything. Seagull takes out Lynx again. This Genji versus Bastion strategy is not working. We do have a Lucio Sound Barrier coming out from both sides. Deadeye out from Gods. Gods looking for some value, not able to get it. R-Tier takes out Seagull. R-Tier taking care of the raid boss, as it were, but a big resurrection coming out from Esper, bringing up all those fallen heroes. We'll see if Gods is able to hold this down. Gods getting his salty run back on the R-Tier. And LG might be holding this yet, and they don't have to hold for much longer to take this map.
No, it didn't even matter. They held that fight the whole time because they had the point, so it's been ticking up to 99. They had to, Creation had to spend so much energy to kill Seagull there. They had to spend Graviton beams to just pull everyone in to let R-Tier flank around to try to kill Seagull. They're finally able to kill Seagull, but they had to use all of their ults, pretty much all of their abilities. Then Esper gets the res in, and it's game. And that is a sick first King of the Hill by Luminosity. And this has got to give Creation some questions for next King of the Hill, because we're on European server here. Now we're going back to North America. and Luminosity is going to have the advantage.
No. We're going back to North America when it's losers chooses map and server.
Okay,
so
stay here.
regardless, though, Creation knows that they have map 3 on home turf, no matter what. Even if they lose next map, or sorry, not Creation. LG knows that they have map 3 on home turf. Like, even if they lose next map, they can bring it back to North America. And just really good play on Nepal of all maps, and Bastion breaking the meta. Just really cool stuff coming from LG, and they're showing that they want to fight their way back into the grand finals and get another shot at Cloud9.
Yeah, I mean, I think Luminosity has a great shot of getting to the finals now. They win King of the Hill, which is what Creation, in my opinion, wanted to land on. They have Dorado, which is a map they've been playing great on, and they're probably making Creation second guess what they want to do if they end up on King of the Hill again. And then because they've been, and here we are, we're going to see right now.
Lijiang Towers, we're not wasting any time. We're going to go to caster screen, but we're just ready.
Now, it really wins. Do you feel like, what do you think? Should Creation get off of the one Winston? Should we see double Zarya? Should we see Tracers come back? It seems like
Tracers wouldn't be bad. I think Pulse Bomb is pretty good. I mean, it's one of those things where the Zarya is kind of an issue, right? Where the Zarya can stop a Pulse Bomb. But Pulse Bomb, you're not going to be able to stop every Pulse Bomb. Pulse Bomb pretty good against Bastion for applying pressure. I do think Tracer play would definitely be a step up from McCree, at least versus this Bastion comp of LG.
Now, does Luminosity think that because they've been running Bastion, that that Creation is going to anti-strat them, and because of that, they're not going to run Bastion this time?
I don't know. We're getting to all levels of Yomi and mind games here. Oh, man. I don't know. I mean, maybe.
Well,
that's entirely a possibility.
So it looks like Creation's going to go double Zarya instead. And I think that's at least partially the right move. Because Winston is not, against Bastion, as we've seen, does not do well against Bastion. But at least with Zarya and her shields, Bastion can eat through the shields in about a half a second. Sure, fair. But if you have two of them, we've seen how good double Zarya can be on King of the Hill in general, and just in Overwatch with her recent buff a few weeks ago. Double Zarya is good. They're going to go with Soldier instead. They probably want long range poke, and they probably want Soldier's Helix Rocket to maybe try to do poke and enough damage to kill Bastion before Esper can heal him back up. But they're going to continue going Bastion, so we're going to see right now.
I mean, why not Bastion until they beat it? Clearly, Creation had some issues against it last time, and even though it was a little bit of a slow start for LG, they really, once they held in for a while. Here we go. The fight is joined. Both teams relatively full strength. Seagull having to back up a little bit here. And this is the hard part with Bastion, is sort of getting in position where you do get those good shots, but hey, patience does pay off, and it sort of goes into LG's motto where they are, pretty methodical about their offenses, their setups, and all the rest, but it does pay off.
They're going to give Creation the point for free because they know how important it is for Bastion to get set up.
Yes. God's able to take out Lynx. This is now 65. Pook's getting in the Bromos.
Kills.
The Bastion is still a threat here. Anytime they poke LOS, they get absolutely mowed down. And look at Gods. Gods is able to do so much right now because everyone's running in fear from the Bastion. It's really a big deal. A double kill Deadeye comes out. And sure, they gave up 21%, but now they're solidified on the point. And Creation now facing the problem that they had in the last round.
Yeah, Pooks with 2 big kills himself. That allowed Bastion to get set up. They had a 6-on-4 to start things. And I think that Creation's a little confused on what to do. Because this is not run in Europe, of course. And this has only come out from Luminosity very recently to try to counter the double Winston. But it's pretty effective against double Zarya too, just because the shields, they're good, but this is the thing they're least good against, is Bastion.
And we do have the Graviton Surge coming out, but here comes El Presente on the tank. But he's getting flanked by Zarya and Lucio, but doesn't care. Lucio blown into smithereens. A triple kill for Seagull. Esper going to bring him right back up. Milo, Graviton Surge at the ready if he wants to use it here. Still a little bit of a scrappy fight back and forth. Is going to shield the Bastion again. And Seagull with 4 kills on the Bastion. Tank form making his presence known.
I mean...
Also...
No, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, remember when... turret mode Bastion had 600 armor. I feel like that'd be a little bit over the top.
Shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, way back. I mean, we've seen how good Double Lucio is on pretty much all King of the Hill maps, but this Mercy Bastion combo is so sick at Esper's making sure that there's no way Seagull dies, and anytime he does, he gets res.
Yep, Linkso coming in does get the double kill on 76, but overall the momentum of this fight way in LG's favor. And this is the problem that they have right now is that, okay, maybe you all go in on the Bastion. But there's this guy on their team called Gods. He's pretty good at McCree. You don't focus on him, he's gonna kill everyone.
Yeah, God.
So pick your poison. Do you die to Beat Boop or do you die to the best cowboy in the West? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Pooks is doing such a great job on Lucio. We see how impactful such a way Lucio can be on this map.
Here comes the tank mode back out again. Oh no, that's it. Bastion getting bounced off the side, Dracaeus with the boop of a lifetime, and this might be what Creation needs, but God's still in there doing cleanup. Creation can't rest easy yet.
This might be the round, though. There's only one person remaining, and he does have to use the Graviton Beam. He's not going to be able to get any kills, but he just wants to stall. And they're going to die one by one. This is looking so good for Luminosity. I think they're going to take round one.
Yeah, LG very close to taking round one. If they take this, they are just a mere one round away of getting into the grand finals and getting the challenge Cloud9 yet again. And they're doing this on EU servers, by the way, too. They're not on home territory.
This is super impressive. Creation, definitely in my mind, were the favored team to go in King of the Hill. That's where they wanted to take Luminosity. And Luminosity, with this Bastion pick, I mean, Seagull and Esper doing a ton of work. Enigma on Winston right now, and Milo are putting it would give them a ton of space and room to work Bastion. They are really playing at such a good team level right now. And Creation's still looking for answers. Lynx is now on Reaper because why not? Why not? You've already tried Genji. You've already tried Soldier. Why not try Reaper?
Now, why not? I mean, Reaper, gotta try something. Wraith for him in, get a few shots. Who knows? And that might be exactly what's happening here. He's getting around the Bastion. Bastion going to go down. D.Va actually might be the answer to this. I like the D.Va pick a lot. And really, the kill's going in favor of Creation here. Maybe they've found the answer. Bromas able to take out God's Enigma and Zarya. And this should go in favor of Creation for the first point.
Yeah, I like the D.Va pick too. I think that's pretty solid. And no one's on the point. They're all fighting both teams as far away as possible. It looks like Creation now will get the first checkpoint. Yeah, I think D.Va is a very smart move. Lynx was able to get the first kill on Reaper, but D.Va is going to have to come in big here. Numlock's going to have to play, very around his team to make sure that they're not going to get hit.
Oh, look at this, though. Seagull taking the high road, literally going on top. Still, though, might be vulnerable to D.Va in the end. We'll see. D.Va, though, right below him. Not the way D.Va wants to approach. In fact, her barrier is going to be down here. So this is going to be a good position for Bastion. Bastion will be able to come in and really pick things apart. D.Va going up. Oh, no.
Everyone down. That is some Nunlock. He's going to lose his suit immediately, but that knocks everyone off of the point, and we know how strong it is to be on top on this map.
I'll note, though, LG was able to retake control of the point here. A little bit of razzle-dazzle in positioning, working their way. And now they have to... somehow they've turned this in their favor, and Gods is picking people off left, right, and center. There is a Graviton Surge, though. Is this going to be what Creation needs? No! Gods with the follow-up annihilates Zarya. Seagull gets a double kill, and LG... they sort of went in and around and everywhere, but they sort of outpositioned Creation there, and they were able to work it to their favor.
That was really weird. We've seen on this map specifically how important it is to control the top. We've seen it with Pharaoh, we've seen it with Bastion normally on this map, and they get top. D.Va, with Numlock, is able to knock them off, and then somehow they play Ring Around the Rosie, and then end up losing them the point.
All right, sound barriers are out, and meanwhile, it is on the Bastion. Bastion looking for some value. There is going to be a D.Va explosion. No, the D.Va explosion takes out Seagull. But still, overall, the fight very much going in favor of LG here. D.Va explosions aside. There's another, is that another sound barrier coming out from the offense? Looked like I saw the graphic, but I don't see any shields. So I don't know. They haven't seen things, but Gods coming in with the double kill. And let's just talk about Gods, man. All this focus on the Bastion, but it's just freeing Gods up to go into the back and just kill everyone.
Yeah, Gods is playing great. Seagull almost has his ult now. Nox has sound barrier. He's going to have to break it down. They're going to have to win this next team fight.
They absolutely are. Lynx him with this Death Blossom. Nothing happening there. Gods immediately shuts that down. Enigma could be dropping an Earth Shatter soon. He's going to get rezzed up. Look for the Earth Shatter. It's coming any moment now. There it is. Knocks, I think, 3 people down. Moves in, gets a crunch on Numlock, swinging the hammer. And Enigma with a big Reinhardt play there to put this in their favor.
Seagull stays alive the entire time through the Lucio ult. He is able to get a tank. He does enough damage through the Lucio ult. Esper keeps him alive. And, there's...
LG on the verge of winning the losers bracket game here and moving back to the grand finals. And Seagull mowing down 2 people, looking
That's
for
it.
more. And there it is. LG takes it. And we have it. It's happening again. Cloud9 versus LG. What a great tournament so far.
I mean, that was a 6 series from Luminosity. I mean, yeah, we could talk about how Gods played and the 2
Oh, the
tanks.
server closed due to an unexpected error. I think he still has that bug. We don't get to see the play of the game. Seagull just got robbed. Robbed, I say.
I mean,
But at least it happened then and not the end.
no, but we know that man of the match was Seagull. Perfect anti-strat coming from Luminosity. It's something that they've tried recently. I really didn't think it was going to work. I personally didn't think it was the right move to make, and they make it work perfectly. They win both King of the Hill maps on European server, and they get their rematch with Cloud9 in the finals.
They do, and welcome news to LG and C9 alike. We are going back to North America for the duration. It is going to be an all-NA Grand Finals. Big shout to Creation for staying up as long as they did. They had a great showing, and yeah, I mean, Creation looks strong. I mean, LG able to take it to them in the losers bracket finals, but Creation, nothing to feel bad about today for them.
No, nothing. No, they played great. They're playing up until 5:30 in the morning. They won the games they had to earlier in the day, to make sure they got through the Overkill League, and then they've stayed up and they've got all the way to 3rd place here. So I think a very strong showing by Creation. But now it's all up to Luminosity to come from the losers bracket and to try to do something that they have yet been able to do, which is even win 2 games against Cloud9.
Well, they have to win a best out of 5 series. We're in the grand finals to reset the bracket, and then they have to win a second best out of 5. So they have to beat Cloud9 6 times to win this. But hey, I mean, they showed some good stuff here against Creation. It could happen. That being said, this is the Alienware Monthly Melee. I'm ZP, that's Slasher. This is brought to you by Alienware and Curse. We're going to be taking a short break and coming right back with the grand finals. Stay tuned.